I waited up for you, Cecil. You said you'd be back.
I'm sorry I was so late, Sally.
Oh, it's all right. I didn't mind. We can't make much noise, though. Uncle Thomas is asleep.
I would have phoned you, but I couldn't get away.
Well, did you do it, Cecil? Did you break your engagement?
No.
You didn't?
I couldn't, Sally.
Oh.
You don't understand. Let me tell you all about it.
Oh, but you said... You told me you weren't in love with her, that you didn't want to get married to her, didn't you?
I know it. The whole thing was a mistake, but after I got over there, I couldn't tell her.
Why not?
April is going blind.
What do you mean?
Just that. The doctor told her she'd be blind in 3 months.
Oh, Cecil, not really.
It's the truth. The poor kid. Golly, I felt so sorry for her.
Oh, how awful. You mean she'll never be able to see anything?
Not a thing. It's hopeless. And she's only got 3 months left.
Oh, it's horrible, Cecil. Poor April. Is she heartbroken?
You gotta give her credit. She's brave. She didn't want to tell me at first.
Oh, and to think you went over there to break your engagement.
What could I do after I found out? I'd have been the biggest kind of a heel if I'd said anything.
Oh, no, Cecil, you couldn't say anything then.
Just think how you'd feel if you knew you were going to lose your sight.
Oh, I'm so sorry I was ever mean to April.
So am I. But I don't know what I'm going to do.
When did she find out about it?
This afternoon. You see, she's had headaches all her life, and her eyes are weak anyhow, so she went to the doctor to have them examined, and the doctor told her about it this afternoon.
Well, I guess maybe there'll be a wedding after all.
Unless something happens. Well, what am I going to do?
Well, I don't know, Cecil. Does she know how you feel?
No. I didn't get a chance to explain.
There's no hope for her? Not any?
Not a chance. She'll be blind all her life.
And she's in love with you.
Oh, what a tough spot to be put on. I'd feel like a murderer if I told her now.
But, Cecil, you can't go on. You just can't.
I know I can't. And yet I can't do anything else.
You'd be sacrificing your life for April, Cecil.
But think what I'd be doing if I told her how I felt. Here, she thinks I'm in love with her, that we're going to be married. She finds out she's going blind. She told me it wouldn't be so hard for her to bear if I'd help her, if I didn't mind. What would happen if I told her that she had misunderstood me, that I wasn't proposing to her in the office, that I never did even think of getting engaged or getting married to her? If I walked out on her now, oh, she'd hate everybody on earth for the rest of her life. Blindness in itself is enough to make her bitter without me. Well, I don't know what to do.
Well, couldn't she go to a specialist?
She did. She said she'd been nearly crazy all afternoon. That's why she phoned over here to find me.
Oh, I don't want you to marry her, Cecil, and yet... Oh, I can't think of anything else you can do.
My hands are tied now.
Does anybody know besides you?
No, she hasn't even told her father.
Her own father doesn't know?
She hasn't told him yet. She said it'll break his heart when he finds out.
Oh, I wish there was somebody you could ask what to do.
I think there's only one thing I can do, Sally.
Go ahead.
If I backed out on somebody that was helpless, if I kicked them while they were down, I couldn't ever be happy.
You won't ever be happy married to April, Cecil.
No, I don't expect I will. But at least I won't hate myself for being yellow.
Oh, why did this have to happen?
She was so nice about it, too, trying to be cheerful. Oh, I could kick myself for the way I talked to her before I found out.
But you didn't know it then, Cecil.
You see, I had to stay and talk to her then. That's why I'm late. I couldn't leave. We were in the dark, and she said it frightened her. She had to have the lights turned down on account of her eyes, you see. And, well, the darkness made her think of what she'd have to live through. So I sat with her and tried to cheer her up.
Did she cry, Cecil?
Yeah.
Did you kiss her?
Yeah.
Well, did you tell her that you loved her?
She asked me if I did.
What did you tell her?
I didn't say I did. I said, would I be here with you if I didn't?
You'll have to lie to her all your life, Cecil.
I know it. Oh, why couldn't I have been born twins?
Why couldn't we both have been born colored people or Hindus or anything else?
I'm not getting anywhere. 1 minute, I know what I should do. And the next minute, I don't see how I can.
When is the wedding going to be?
It was going to be in 2 weeks.
What do you mean it was?
Well, April wants it sooner now.
Sooner? Sooner than 2 weeks?
Yeah, she wants it before the end of the week.
But why, Cecil?
Well, she's got a good reason. She said she only has 3 months until she'll have to be led around, and, well, she wants to crowd as much into those 3 months as possible.
Oh, but Cecil, no, you can't do it.
Sally, please. Your uncle will hear us down here.
Oh, but so soon.
If you tell me to, Sally, I'll run out on her. But I know it isn't right.
No, I know it. It's only that... Oh, you better go, Cecil.
Can't I stay and talk to you, Sally? I won't have much of a chance afterwards.
All right. What time is it now?
It's, I haven't got my watch. Is the hall clock running?
Yes. Let's tiptoe out and look at it.
All right. It must be awful late. I didn't leave April until nearly 1 o'clock.
Look, Cecil. It's nearly 3 o'clock.
Oh, well, that's all right. I can lose a little sleep.
Uncle Thomas might hear us down here.
Let's go out and sit on the front steps, then.
All right. Uncle Thomas might not understand. I'll open the front door.
Gee, smell the night air. It's nice, isn't it?
Yes. Shall we sit down on the steps?
Yeah, let's. Do you remember all the times we sat here?
I wish we could turn the last 2 years back.
It's kind of chilly out here. Will you be all right?
Yes, it's all right. Isn't it still and quiet early in the morning?
The street lights are off.
I think they turn them off about 3 o'clock.
This is a swell neighborhood. Gee, I hate to leave it.
Isn't it clear, though, tonight? Look at all the thousands of stars.
Yeah, and the trees outlined against the sky.
Oh, Cecil, why can't we just stop tonight and not let morning ever come?
That's just what's going to happen to poor April after a while. Only morning will never come for her, and there won't be any stars for her to look up and see.
Oh, let's don't think about that. This is tonight, and tomorrow is tomorrow.
I know it. Gee, I haven't much choice, have I?
I know you haven't, Cecil. Oh, I don't blame you. I'd hate myself if I told you to do anything different.
I haven't any right to tell you this, Sally, but...
But what, Cecil?
Well, you know how I feel about you. I've always... What's the matter? Oh, don't, Sally. Please don't. Look, if you say the word, we'll get in the car right now and just keep on going.
No, I couldn't hurt anybody that much.
Oh, listen, you sit here, will you? I'm going out there in the front yard and kick the tree and bump my head against the fence and pull up some grass and jump up and down in the flower bed. I think I might feel a little better. At least I know I couldn't feel any worse.